even if I talk to him about something, he'll talk to Irina about it.
The only thing I can relate that to is he might be threatened by you. Mm.
But I don't see how. Question, how come you don't talk to me that much, like everyone else?
Yeah, it is getting hard.
Just wondering.
I don't talk to you as much.
No, honestly.
Just because you're really attracted to her, you find it hard to talk to her.
Attracted to... I'm a 20-year-old man. She's a 20-year-old little... Why can't she tell me what to do? She's a nice girl when she's dressed up and doesn't speak.
OK. Now, obviously, a lot of the women in the audience are impressed by that line. What's that about?
I'm a nice guy when I'm dressed up and don't speak. No, look, but it is... Wait
a minute, I don't get that. What are we applauding?
I don't know. But basically, like, she came and approached me, and I didn't realise I was actually doing that to her, because we didn't have much in common, and I think she just felt that I had to speak to her, because I was speaking to everyone else, but I didn't... I didn't know. But I didn't know. I didn't have nothing really in common as such to say something. When I said good morning and stuff, I think she wanted more. I don't know what it was. But
you didn't want to ask her?
But I didn't know it was happening until she came and spoke to me about it. And she spoke to Claire and everyone else before me. And I spoke to Claire, go, what's going on? And like, they're telling me, and I'm going, oh, look, I didn't take notice of it. And then just escalated because I just didn't have much in common. And then she just wanted me to speak to her all the time.
Yeah, look, I can imagine if someone's putting pressure on you to do that, it makes you withdraw and you don't want to do it, particularly with someone like you. I would imagine you don't want obligations like that.
No.
You want to be allowed to do what you want to do. So her behaviour sort of pushed you away a bit, even further, did it?
That's the way I saw it, and in a different environment I probably wouldn't have done that. But that's just the way it was. I was thinking, why should I make my time if you're demanding my attention, and I didn't want that.
So are you one of those blokes where if she'd ignored you, you would have gone towards her a bit more?
I have a girlfriend. I'm not going to do it in that way.
No, I'm not talking sexually, I'm just talking...
Not in that, I just didn't have much in common. After we did the hair, we spent a lot of time when she was doing my hair, we had a lot of chats, and that's it. It just kind of just went like that and just plateaued. OK, can I just ask you a very simple question? Do you think, under the pressures of being in a house, that sometimes it helps to be able to vent something towards someone? I'm not used to that, someone saying that to me. That's why. Just someone going, you're not talking to me. I'm like, hang on, that doesn't happen in my everyday life. And in that situation, I kind of thought, what, you're fishing for my attention.
Oh, OK.
And I just felt, I've never experienced that before. And so I just like, whatever. So I just ignored it and it escalated the problem.
All right, I can come to terms with that.
And then from there it went worse and worse, and then when she had a few drinks, everyone knows what happened.
All right. So it was just a matter of two people getting off on the wrong foot, and further apart they got. And
yeah, she'd be lovely to go outside, and I'd love to meet outside.
I think you'll be best friends once you're both out of the house. All right. Thank you, Carlo. It's long been said that girls are made of sugar and spice and all things nice, while boys are made of snips and snails and puppy dog tails. And guess what? We think Belinda and Reggie would agree.
Far out. It's so messy out here. I'll clean it later.
It's funny, they obviously haven't been taught growing up.
They'll probably end up in divorce for a simple reason, is if the wife won't put up with it.
Go, give one. Yeah, get back.
I really can't get to sleep.
Go in the backyard.
Yes. To a run.
Was that horrible? That just made you want to cry?
Their time will come. As I say, what goes around comes around.
All right, the big question now is wondering how they'll vote. We will take a look. Now, I just want to remind you this was recorded slightly early because we knew they were going to have a party tonight. We wanted them to be able to concentrate this afternoon. And remember also, as one of those who volunteered to intrude last week, Reggie, like Ben and Claire, can nominated but can't be nominated. Did that make sense? Yes, can nominate but can't be nominated.
Regina, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
I nominate Vincent for 2 points because he does. I like to be able to. He doesn't talk that much, and when he does, he only speaks when he feels like speaking.
Who do you nominate for 1 point and why?
1 point, it would go to Leah because I think that she's still, she is loud and rowdy and it makes you feel uncomfortable.
Hi, Big Brother.
Belinda, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
I nominate Saxon for 2 points. For the reason being is, for one, he hasn't been not as nice to me as usual. If you need me to elaborate more, he doesn't. It actually hurts me quite a lot because he used to talk to me a lot, and just the last week he has been quite rude to me. So, is that good enough reason for you?
I understand how you feel. Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
This is difficult for me to say, but I nominate Leah for 1 point. I didn't think she would be as loud, but she is very loud and it quite annoys me.
Hello again. Oh, hello again. I went, where am I? Who am I talking to? I've got the house there. Can the house hear me? Bed. No, they can't hear me.
That's all right.
Hello, house.
Live cross, and we all just. That's what we
Hello,
should do.
house.
Just asleep. As soon as they talk to us,
No,
we just
they
go,
can't hear me. This is like being a mother in my own house. They're ignoring me. Where did you come from? Oh, now they can hear me. As soon as I spit the dummy, they can all hear me. Here we go. Hello, house. Now, as you know, is Chrissy all right?
Yes.
resting her eyes.
Okay, good on her, because as you know, Big Brother has been promising you a party.
Yeah.
And it is my job to now announce that the party is to begin. Have a good time. We'll catch up with you a bit later. I know I need a ribbon to cut, but I don't have one. So I think you're supposed to go yay. Yeah. Cool. Okay, catch up with you later.
Saxon.
Yep.
Who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
Belinda, because she acts in a way that makes me feel uncomfortable in the sense that I don't know who she is a lot of the time because she swaps and changes her character a lot.
And who do you nominate for 1 point and why?
We can choose from the entire group.
Not the intruders.
Probably then Daniel for a similar reason, that although I know that he's an entertainer and that's what he does, I think I'm finding it hard to, considering I've only been here, spoken to him for like 6 hours, I find it hard to distinguish between whether he's putting on an act or whether he's being himself, and it sort of makes me feel confused.
Vincent, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
For 2 points, I'll give to Belinda. Just probably going on from last week, she can be really nice, and she is nice, but at the same time she can be really cold, and it kind of makes you feel like you got to walk on eggshells around her, not knowing how to relate.
Who do you nominate for 1 point and why?
For 1 point, I'm going to give 1 point to Dan. I've been with him for a day, and I've seen about 8 different personalities. I don't know which one's him. Makes me a little bit confused on how to relate to him.